Although the Americans are here in huge numbers too. Let's keep the yellows attacking just to keep their support going. Although I think I'm going to change your objective from there to north of the Netherlands. Go. There's a big 5 above the combat weight. Ah, yeah. I did actually know that. Sorry, mind is on other things. I was expecting it to be over the portrait or something. Japan is looking shaky. What's Japan got left? I mean, they still have most of the East Coast, which is really nice. But their industry is titchy in comparison to us now. Their manpower is starting to get a little bit short, but again, still not a huge problem. Okay, now I think I am going to buy in some more oil. You know what? We're going to do it from the Soviets, because we do need to boost them a bit. There we go. Not a surplus, but we're losing it at a slower rate. Even de Gaulle's a level 5 to Manstein's 5. I think we're about to punch across. 2 or 4 enemy divisions can pierce our armor. Oh. That one and that one, I think. Well, that one certainly can. The Mountaineers. We're still lacking heavy, medium tanks, aren't we? Yeah, quite a few. And, whoa, support equipment is really short. Let's do that. For God's sake. Alright, what do we need the least of? Probably this. And then this. And then this. And then this. Britain seems to have a lot more chromium available again. -2 is fine. Your organization is still fine, so I'm going to keep you pushing. Although you are definitely starting to see some casualties and your unit strength is plummeting. We've lost almost 500,000 men in this push. Turns out the Netherlands is tough to conquer. Who's King of England? George. I mean, that was Churchill, obviously, but yeah, George is. These guys are still holding firm. So are these. And how's Italy looking? Have you had to start pulling troops away from this front yet? Nope. If we can make a crossing somewhere, that would help a lot. Attack on Luxembourg's not as successful now. And they're still defending Siegfried with a lot of troops. How's the Air Force doing? Dominating. Yeah, we have way more planes here. We've bombed 296 enemy troops in the past couple of days. We've killed 107 fighters and we lost 27. So we have almost complete air superiority. In fact, talking of air superiority, we could also upgrade our radar. Nah, that's a waste. I don't think we need it at this point. Much rather just have more industry to just keep on churning out more and more weapons. I was hoping we would be able to take Luxembourg, but that has not happened yet. Alright, I think we need to hold up, replenish, and do it again in a bit. Like, we have a pretty good defensive position here now, between the two rivers. But going over the Rhine is apparently difficult. Bridge too far. Couldn't quite make it. Oh, sorry about that. Leone, Gustav Volenardi, and Agent Fritz, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to see so many of you today. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and watching France kicking ass. And also taking names, naturally. Let's have you actually launch that attack from the north. And we have enough points, I think, to upgrade the heavy tank again. Add a bit more reliability. And maybe some bigger guns. Add some more soft attack. Not really got enough for it yet. Oh, the other thing we could do is upgrade the medium tank. You know what? I like that idea. That's a pretty decent buff too. So we're going to drop you, add you. And here we go. We can modify the government once again. Air Force, we could do ground support. Or commerce rating, boost up the submarines. You know what, we're going to do that. Let's have some better subs. Speaking of which, how are my submarines doing? %93 efficiency, it's pretty decent. Don't know if we're really catching very much. Oh no, there's a lot of enemy ships here. So, yeah, I think we are. And level 3 submarines really is like the tipping point when subs become decent to, oh my gosh, these things are hard to stop. Afraid I don't speak Turkish. Keep it to English, please. Aha! Dockyards are done. Or rather, we've just taken some more. Nope, I think we actually got some more dockyard. No, they finished repairing. That's what's happened. Speaking of repairs, let's go and boost this up to like 20 so we can repair everything in one go if we need to. And I may as well start doing another set of subs because we have more than enough convoys. I'm not losing many convoys. I think we've sorted out our trade routes. Hello, Emre. Unfortunately, the Turks are on the bad guy's side in this one. I haven't taken Suez yet, though. We are definitely struggling for equipment. Support equipment in particular. Medium tanks. Light tanks we have finally got in surplus. That's mostly because I don't use them anymore. Oh, we're grabbing them. Do any of you have any promotions you could be getting? Nope. 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 And, yes, actually. You guys could actually do with concealment expert. So that you're harder to spot while you're trying to spot the enemies. I like that idea. This is a good idea. And then also smokescreen. And then my generals. Weigand. Nothing yet, though you're probably getting close. Joie? No. Galini? No. Giro? No. It looks like the Italians have stopped trying to attack me. De Gaulle? Getting close, but no. And Tassini? No. Tassini could really do with getting some more points in a lot of these categories. Spreading yourself quite thin. Huntsinger? No. Leclerc? No. Bio? No. Though again, Bio is doing pretty good. Getting a lot of stats. And de la Lapierre? No. How are we doing with planes? Do we have any surpluses? No, and in fact we are losing a lot of close air support here. We are still building close air support, right? Yeah, we are. Quite a few of them. We're having a couple of supply issues getting through. Noted. How are we doing for guns? Can we send the Soviets anymore? Yes, we could. And I am sure they would be grateful. Because I have a lot of troops to maintain. Lend-Lease. Guns. Still sending some of the old ones here. I think we're slowly but surely removing the old ones and bringing in the new. 2040. Send. Can't send you anything else. I have nothing else. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands, which we're currently trying to liberate. Gone entire games for getting admirals can be upgraded. What? How? It's the best part. Well, part of it. Part of the best part. I think your last stand may be about to end. So we're going to go ahead and tell you... Maybe not. Yes. We're going to go ahead and say, you did good. Well done. Back off and defend that. Yeah, there you go. And that'll let you get some strength back. Okay, are we ready for another push here? I mean, we're still struggling with poor supply and things. I mean, we're still waiting for a lot of equipment to come in. Most of it's support. So maybe I should try and boost support to the tungsten. We need more tungsten, we need more chromium. That means that we've been investing in more and more tanks. I mean, that's good, but I need some other stuff too. And chromium. How's the construction coming? I mean, we do seem to be gaining more factories, which is nice. We're up to 188. 73 militaries. What's Germany sitting on? More. Like triple what we have. That was a lot of convoys we just sank. Nice. Submarines are coming into their own. I'm getting a lot of experience in the process, blimey. I haven't trained them at all. We're definitely not as crazy strong as Conrad. I can never remember his surname. And I always feel terrible, because the guy was a legend. What was the Dutch submarine commander's surname? That's going to take me a while to reach. A little annoying. But never mind, that is the last of the land doctrines that we are now researching. Aolka Bay. Ooh, heavy cruiser sank. Nice. And another heavy cruiser. Unless that was the same battle, which is possible. Convoys. How many convoys does Japan have? I suspect quite a few, but we are going to be forcing them to produce more and more. Yeah, they do. Are we still raiding the best possible places? I think so. Oh, that's not what I meant. Convoy raid here, here. Do I want to go as far north as the East China Sea? I think I do. Let's start really bringing... Well, actually, no. Let's not go there. Let's go here, because they seem to be moving a lot of ships through that. If I start convoy raiding that, then that's going to be pretty strong. Yes, please do split off for repairs. How's the German USSR front doing? What are the casualties on the German side at the moment? I mean, Minsk is there, so the Germans really haven't pushed them very far back yet. I suspect that they are, yeah, 8.5 million losses. Germany's lost 3.1 million. The Soviets really need more guns. There's not much I can do about that, though. Unless I stop my own push and try and bolster the Soviets. Which is possible, because they have the manpower to do it. And just keep sending them more and more weapons. Those still haven't gone through.
Attention.
Right, are there any other places where I could send my tanks where we would do more damage? Luxembourg, maybe? Because we can attack that from multiple directions.
Attention.
And I really dislike that I can't see how many Germans there are. Considering my crazy level of decryption. 4 convoys. Convoy. We're hitting a lot of convoys right now, which is nice. And a lot of these are going to be transports. 44 convoys. Nice! Archerestra, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Just played a France game earlier today, switched to firepower, kept thinking I should have gone with Grand Battle Plan, but I never have. Is it good for France? It's good for France simply because France has the Maginot planning bonus. It just works really well with that because your max planning is absurd. Like, I think our max planning at the moment is 89. It worked better before Grand Battle Plan was nerfed, because then you could get like 140% planning, or something utterly obscene like that. Otherwise, I think that Grand Battle Plan is generally extremely underwhelming. It just works for France. Far more so than it works for Britain. Like, Britain, I would go superior firepower nowadays. But it's difficult to push the Germans out once they're entrenched. It's more difficult to push me out when I'm entrenched.
Attention.
Well, D-Day has certainly slowed a bit. Waiting for the tanks to arrive. De Gaulle's still not feeling massively positive about this, although there are a lot of American divisions here. Maybe I should just do a mass attack again. You and you, go. And hopefully the American support. Luxembourg's going to fall. I kind of want to wait for the tanks to get into the proper positions, but let's start that. Support that attack. Are the Americans supporting? No. Not at present. Am I playing the enforced World War II time frame, or are countries free to do their own thing? America was switched to go fascist, although they lost the Civil War, so they've gone democratic anyway. A lot of the minor countries were set to random, so Czechoslovakia, Romania, Hungary, those were all random, but everyone else was historical. And I slightly boosted China, though I didn't help them that much. I mean, it made them last longer. They lasted until 42, I think, rather than just dying in 39 like I've seen them do far too often. That was another 30 convoys. Submarines in here was apparently a really good move. Maybe I want to stop them in the South China Sea. I don't think I'm actually finding that much up there. Let's stop you there and bring you in here instead. Because it is mostly the convoys I'm after. Any more upgrades? No. Got one of my destroyers, that's irritating. We're having an impact. We're going to be forcing them to invest more and more production into that. Submarines. You guys aren't making any headway. I'm just losing strength right now, which I then need to replace. Not to mention fuel was getting a little bit low there. Which I'm sure nobody in chat pointed out. These Germans are pretty heavily dug in, yeah. More than I expected them to be. What's causing me so many problems? Better radar, better encryption. Let's get the better encryption, because that is an attack bonus. More convoys, more convoys, more convoys, more convoys. Excellent. Still mega short on support equipment. I wonder if we need... Well, tanks obviously help. Probably just need more of them. How are we doing for mediums? We have plus 125. Once we have plus 250-ish, I'll start replacing some of the tank destroyers with mediums. How are we doing for motorized? Okay, we have a surplus of motorized now. Which is fine, because that just means that I can start building more tank divisions. So having a surplus of motorized is positive. How are we doing for guns? We have 6,000 positive, so let's send some more to the Soviets. 6124. Accepted, and we're running out of oil again. Which I'm not buying from you, because you don't have enough for me to fulfill. And air wings not doing anything. Those would be carrier planes. Why are you saying you have no orders? You have orders. They're just very dangerous orders. Although you keep smashing their destroyers up, who I'm sure are on escort duty. Ooh, battleship! Well played, subs. Well played. Yeah, this is their main combat fleet right now, sitting in the South China Sea. And the great thing about submarines versus the Japanese, you can just erode their naval strength. It's very much a battle of attrition, though. And you have to overcome the crazy number of shipyards they have. Okay, you guys ready? Let's give that another go. Come on, America, give me a hand. America, help me. There they are. There's the aeroplanes. They cannot penetrate any of my armor. There's just a crazy number of troops here. That's the problem. They're entrenched, they have the terrain, country bonus, commander bonus. And then experience. I mean, our breakthrough is decent, it's just not enough. Attacking Luxembourg's clearly not the answer.